I know right now there's not a whole lot of people in because it just started, and I didn't talk about this at all, but today we have a Christmas haul. I've got some new figures to the side that I might do. And I know I posted a post that said I was going to do it on TikTok, but you need 50 followers to do that, and my account only has 48. So if you guys are watching this, please follow that TikTok so we can do it on there. But yeah, I know it's going to be small for now, but I don't know what to start off with. Now, the one figure I was worried about opening is this Falcon because of the rumored Secret Wars one, and that the fact the last live stream we had a tease of a little Falcon next to the Professor Hulk gun. So I don't know if I'm going to open that one yet. And then the two figures that I also did get for Christmas that I won't be opening just because of recency reviews. Gonna want to do reviews on the Iceman and Mark 72 there. Unless you guys really, really want me to, I can. So yeah, this was a very Avengers heavy Christmas here. So let's see. Yeah. So I don't know where to start, actually. I think I'm going to start with the plastic-free packaging ones first, which is Wonder Man and Ant-Man here. I probably should have got the rest of my Avengers before I even started this. But, chat, we'll see all messages there just so it starts off. Let's see. So we've got Ant-Man, Wonder Man. Who exactly... Actually, no. I actually need a... What's up, CT? 1219. I probably should have got the figures that I needed before out. So I think actually instead of starting with Ant-Man and Wonder Man, I'm going to start with these two because I can finally complete these Build-A-Figures. So give me about 2 seconds to get the other figs. Okay. Short time later, I've arrived. West Coast Avengers review? Oh yeah, I've got West Coast, don't worry. But the figures that I wanted to do first is to complete those Build-A-Figures. I have the Wonder Man here, part of the West Coast. Then I have the 5-pack off to the side there. And then, so the only one that... My Avengers, 5 years later, I started collecting in 2020. This is 2025, almost 2026. And the only Avenger that I'm missing, do you have comics? Yes, I actually did get a couple comics for Christmas, and I have plenty of other ones. I made a little post. Whoops, sorry about that. I got the first 5 issues here of the Absolute Batman. It just looks so cool of a storyline, and I couldn't wait to read it, so gonna do some of that later. And then I have... Let's see, I've got X-Men Apocalypse because that's how this all started, was I loved X-Men Apocalypse. Then I've also got, like, Stories of Galactus. I've got the Civil War book. What else? I've got the Mighty Masterworks Spider-Man's 1 through 5, I think, which leads all the way up to, like, issue 100 or something. And then Mighty Masterworks of Avengers. My latest comic book I have is Tarzan. Tarzan, wow. And then I also have the Infinity Gauntlet storyline. Can't wait to read that one. I haven't touched it yet. And then also the King in Black storyline because Venom's my favorite character. So, yeah. And then also off to the side, I have plenty of other figures. But I'm not going to show those just yet just because my room's a little dirty. But, yeah, to start off, I think I'm going to do Blue Marvel so I can finally complete this controller Build-A-Figure. And I believe the rest of the figures I did... The only one I don't have is this one here, this Iron Man. But I believe some of them were done in lives. Some of them were done in reviews. Actually, I don't think I did a single review. I think these were all done in lives. Or like the past live. But yeah, this is celebrating Christmas. Let me know what you guys got. This is also celebrating 500 subscribers. Which I can't thank you all enough here. But yeah, we'll open up Blue Marvel first. Looks very, very cool here. And then there is the bio here where it says Adam... I can't see it. It's actually covered up. Adam Breacher has overcome evils large and small as Blue Marvel, a super adventurer and genius scientist who tackles the universe's most complex problems. I've not read a single story from this guy, but he looks cool. So we'll go ahead and open him. I'm just going to have to like literally toss the packaging off to the side. So let's pop this leg out and finally complete. I'm going to put him behind the camera. Behind the camera strength is where it's at. I learned that from Fwoosh. And boom. Finally. The controller is done. And I don't think he came with actually any accessories. I think all he came with was these 2 hands, right? Might be wrong. Let's actually look at the packaging. Nope, yeah, just straight these hands. So there is controller, finally. Can put him on my villain shelf for Iron Man. His legs, anybody know that they do that? They're not going down any further. But there's our first figure, or Build-A-Figure in blue marble here. Comes with some power effects and some alternate hands. Oh, there we go. Nerd. All right. I have a feeling I know exactly who that is. But yeah, here is blue marble here. Looks pretty good. Hey, no hate, please. All right, there's blue marble. Set him over there. Not a whole lot. I think he's going to go on my new Avengers shelf because I believe that's at least some storylines. Just do this little quick articulation there. Yeah, he's a little older body. I believe this is like Sunfire or something. But pretty decent figure there. He's definitely going to go on the new Avengers shelf. And then Controller's going to go on the villain shelf. And then this Fabian Cortez. So I found every single figure in this wave in stores except Fabian. It's like he was the one that I couldn't find at all. So I had Nemesis here. Oh, I dropped him. Nemesis here without a leg for a very long time. And this figure is huge. I actually didn't know how big he was until I finally put him together and saw how tall. So go ahead and open this. I got my X-Men this Christmas. Yeah, I need to start. X-Men is going to be something big because there's just so many different teams and whatnot that I don't even know where to start. I did get the Sentinels, which I haven't done a review, but I've got one literally right next to me as we're doing this. So here's Fabian. His bio: Fabian Cortez, once a founder of the Acolytes, betrays Magneto and makes himself an enemy of both his former leader and the X-Men. So boom. Pop out this leg here. And putting together Nemesis was no easy task either. Trying to put his arm in, I had to like push him against the floor just to open him. And there goes one of the parts. So I'm going to pop his other leg in, finally. And, oh yeah, there we go. Okay. So Nemesis here is finally complete. And yeah, that guy is huge here. So I can finally finish like an overall wave review. I think my favorite in the wave, just bias-wise, is Age of Apocalypse Gambit, just because. And then probably either Cyclops or Marrow, just because I like the look of the figures. And that was my first Cyclops. And that Marrow has just got really good articulation. So there is Nemesis there too. So let's not forget the main figure here. Pop those parts out. I wish we get more like different power effects. Is the Gambit? Oh, hi. I have the Gambit on my shelf in the Age Apocalypse one. Oh, this is so loud. Favorite X-Men? Yeah. Oh my god, I actually hate the capes when they're like this, so I'm gonna cut the packaging. Isn't Gambit, wasn't he recently added to Marvel Rivals, I think, right? Are those worth anything? Yeah, they're all worth money, obviously. I just don't keep them in packaging. I think the most expensive one I have right now that's still in packaging is the 97 Sentinel. Which I bought 2 just in case. Just because I always thought Sentinels were cool. Oh my god, there we finally go. Okay. Let's see if I can move the camera. So there is the rest of the figures I have. You can see my closet. I've got the Strongman, the Magic the Gathering, Anti-Venom. I've got 3 of the newest Mysterios because Mysterio is my favorite villain. I've got the retro carded Green Goblin. I've got the whole new Spidey retro wave there. And I've got Commander Picard from the Black Series. And there is the Sentinel. And I have one up. I posted a display of how I put one up so far. I have actually started the review, but then Christmas came around, so yeah. These figures did not all get Christmas or today. What's on the table did, yes, was Christmas. But these have been just sitting in my room. I just haven't got to them yet. So yeah. So my Avengers is pretty much complete other than Wasp, which is, I ordered off of Go New Meta. The re-release of the Hank Pym and Wasp 2-pack. Gotta wait for that to arrive. And then, who else do I need? Just a Moon Knight. But for some reason, the one that came in the Strange Tales wave, like, shot up in price for, like, absolutely no reason at all. Like, I don't know why he shot up so much. Maybe just because of the Build-A-Figure parts, but I'm not sure. But there is Fabian Cortez there, starting my Acolytes, even though I have no room for my X-Men characters yet. But like in orderly fashion, I'll show you guys what the collection room looks like. Because I do that usually at the end of every live. When I'm done opening everything, I show people what the state of the collection looks like. And right now, it is not looking good at all. They're scattered on the floor because I wanted to just take everything apart. So, who do we start with first? Like I said, I'm a little nervous about Falcon, so I might put him out to the side. We have Thunderstrike here. We've got Wonder Man, the Ant-Man here, Scott Lang. This Doctor Strange, which I was really excited to get. Jocasta here. This Cersei Black Knight 2-pack. And the 5-pack West Coast. And then there's, of course, the retro cards there. But I don't know if I want to open those just because, like I said, they're recent. Falcon? Okay, well, I guess we'll open that one first then. Because hopefully they don't do a Secret Wars one here in, like, a week's time. Or, like, next year. Starting off a wave, like a wave 2. I hope they do a Daredevil, though, because Daredevil figs are not the easiest to come across. So I'm going to cut it behind here, just so I can get it. And yeah, so the one thing I do need to get, other than figures, is flight stands. So in a separate tray here are the wings. I will pop those out there. This is the same wings that Vulture has. I believe they've been using the same wings for a while now. And then he has, pop out his alternate fist hands here. Yeah, actually I don't have any flight stands other than the DC Multiverse ones, which those ones suck. Let the Devil out. I don't have actually I have one Daredevil figure. I have the Spider-Man retro carded like armored one. So there's Falcon. We'll set him right there real quick. I'm just gonna put this packaging. This is on the Avengers retro card here. Let's see. There's Falcon, soaring wings there. His bio, alongside his companion Red Wing, the Falcon flies wherever he's needed. Even though we don't have a Red Wing figure, we're a little like at peace at all. Like at all. Like there's no Red Wing anywhere. Other than I think the MCU one does come with it. Okay, he does have Pinless here. I have the Knight's Daredevil. Oh yeah, with the beard. I remember seeing that one. That one looked cool. Okay, he is a little gummy right now just because. So we'll pose Falcon here. There's the little clips there for the wings, of course. Plug those in. You always want the detail side out. So pop those here. And then this one goes to the back here. I think it's like this piece. No? I don't remember exactly how these work. Oh, yeah, it's like this one. So it curves outward. Oh, my God, it's not going to clip in, is it? Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's one wing here. And the other one as well. So there is a Falcon. I didn't know if I would get this one or the Joe Fixit one. So I was like, you know what? I'll get this one. This one looks a little cooler. I like the old retro-looking, older look Falcon here. The other one just like reminded me of the new Avengers. But then again, I didn't really need that if I was going to have Sam Wilson cap on the display. So I just decided to want this one instead here. And yeah, definitely going to need a flight stand for this figure. Because obviously Falcon needs to be soaring. So maybe I can like fudge it on top of like my, what's his name? My HasLab Giant Man there. We'll pose him up a little bit more here. Does have like He's got like little boots there. Falcon is your favorite. What's up, DJ Collects? But yeah, Falcon here looks pretty cool. I do have a flight stand, but like they kind of suck. So I mean, there's Falcon for you guys. He also comes with fists there. So hopefully we get a new wing system next. So what do we want to do next? I got Mezco Green Goblin. Oh, you're the guy from the short, huh? How is that figure? It always looks so cool to me, but I've actually have 0 Mezcos at all, because like the Mezcos are just so much. I do have SH Figure Arts figures. I own 2. I haven't done a single review on them just because they're more personal ones, but it's both the Zod here and Guts from Berserk there. Absolutely love that show. Also, I just finished Cyberpunk Edge Runners, one of the saddest TV shows I've ever watched, which I'm gonna possibly buy the Jada Toys figures and put those next to my, like I have a little anime shelf. And also, I'm finally starting shows that people have been recommending to me, which is Attack on Titan, which I've heard is like so good. So right now I'm on season 1. No spoilers, please. I'm trying to watch the show in its full effect. I think we're gonna open this Black Knight and Cersei next. He's so good. He looks like a darn good figure. I don't know if I would get a Mezco. This is off topic, but my profile shows that on that Peter meme about Roblox. Like, your profile does? Oh my god, this camera's shaking. Here, I'll move it over a little bit more. Nah, I didn't know the kid. Bro, the show was actually so sad, dude. Hey, season 2. Season 2, I can't wait for. Oh my god. Do you have Iron Man? Yes, I have plenty of Iron Man. Speaking of, I got the recent Mark 72 one there. I have quite a bit of Iron Mans. So now I'm done with the Avengers shelf here. I don't know to move up to do my Hall of Armor or move down and do New Avengers / Champions. I don't know which one to go with next. So what do you guys believe should I do? Or maybe like super villains, or just go like somewhere completely abstract in my shelf. But yeah, because one shelf, I don't have a picture, but I mean, you can go onto my channel, or like there's like a collection tour, my most recent one. So on one shelf, I have Hall of Armor on the very top. Then it goes Avengers, New Avengers / Champions, Shield, and then it's going to go to like Marvel Knights. So I don't know if I jump down to Marvel Knights or do Shield. And then to the left is going to be super villains on the very top shelf. Then like teams, so like Thunderbolts, Dark Avengers, stuff like that. Then I've got like Hydra / AIM. Then that's kind of it. Then I've got like the Galactus display, which I can put like all the heralds on. Then like a Fantastic Four / Cosmic. I really don't know. There's some art there of the figures and 3D renders. Then just that on the back. This is the plastic free, so I'm tossing it away either way. So it don't really matter to me. Oh, something just fell. Oh, all the accessories are falling. Here is Black Knight's little like laser sword here. What's in here? I think these are Cersei's effects. Oh, yep, those are Cersei's effects, all right. Which are like these little like power ball hand things. Oh, and there's a hand. There's some fist hands in there. It's just went flying everywhere. There's one. And then Black Knight has a grip and a fist hand here on the side there. Oh my god, where did her hand go? I hate losing accessories. It's like scary things. Oh, here we go. There it is. So this is all gonna go towards the Avengers shelf here. There is that Cersei figure here. This is on the older female buck here. The jacket does look good. Same with the head sculpt. And then some gold paint on the belt. I'm going to swap out. Or actually, first, let's get Black Knight here, too. And here is this Black Knight with the jacket. Nice little angry head sculpt there. The logo on the inside does look nice. A little Avengers here on the side. Yeah, the chainmail. I just don't like how his legs look a little bowed there. That should be fine, though. Do you have Iron Man? Oh, I guess that's the same comment. Let's see here. Just get them a little posed up. There is our Black Knight over here. And then Cersei, I'm going to try and give her some power effects. This fist isn't wanting to, like, articulate at all. Just, like, a little stuck. Okay, there we go. All right. Ugh. Swap some of this out. Actually, don't know how this effect works. You just plug it in like so? Or how? Oh, yeah. Just like this. Like little fireball hands. That's kind of cool. I'm actually starting to read Avengers comics because I need to read more. Because, like, I talk about all these figures, build all these displays, but I don't think I've read a single issue other than watching movies and playing video games about them. Because, like, Cersei, you could ask me one thing. All I know about her is that she was a part of, like, the Judgment Day storyline, I believe. And the only thing I know about the Eternals is the movie. But the figures look cool. And I see people put her in an Avengers display. And she's a part of Avengers, apparently. So if I do just a tiny bit of research, that's where she's going. And where else would I put her, I guess? Maybe a cosmic display with that Icarus figure. But yeah. These accessories might not stay on her. I might actually just put those on, like, a fire figure like Johnny Blaze. Or not Johnny Blaze. Johnny Storm. But yeah, there is those two there. And this is like the lazy way of doing reviews, I feel. Like, every time I do a live, I just, like, throw all these figures that would take me forever to review into just, like, small live streams here. But I guess it's still something. I guess it's a more direct way to interact with you guys. So who's next? DaCosta, the 5-pack, Doctor Strange, Ant-Man, Wonder Man, or Thunderstrike? Because for some reason, I don't think either you guys aren't saying anything or my comments aren't loading. It's scaring me. So while I wait, I guess I could clean up some trash over here. Because there's quite a bit. Ant-Man? Okay, we'll do Ant-Man next. This Ant-Man I'm a little bit more familiar with, which is because of the helmet-wise. This is the Astonishing Ant-Man here. Looks pretty good. Got some of him shrinking on the other side, standing up. Astonishing Ant-Man. And on the back. Doesn't come with much, but still, a figure's a figure. I paid for it either way. Oh, I guess I didn't really pay for it, but it was paid for, so gotta open it anyway. Oh, let's see. There is the accessory bag with the fist and the grabbing hand, which we saw on the back of the packaging there. And the figure himself. So this is on the Sunfire mold as well. And the helmet does look good. The silver here actually looks very nice. The head sculpt. Oh, there goes the camera. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. This helmet does look very good. The silver there. On the belt as well. So yeah, now I just need that blue Wasp figure on the retro card, I believe, to go with this Ant-Man, because I believe she comes with a smaller one. Like a small, like, it's not articulated, of course, but it's like a small Scott Lang Ant-Man there. So yeah, this is going on the Avengers shelf. And yeah, little Ant-Man here. Don't know where I'm going to put him yet. I guess it's going to be weird having both Scott Lang and Hank Pym on the same shelf, but I'm sure it'll be fine there. I see all these posing videos on TikTok, and even though, like, I have so many figures, I barely pose them. Like, I sometimes just put them in vanilla poses, or just toss them on the shelf and call it a day. But either way, there we go. We'll look at the shelf later just to see, of course, where I'm going to put everything. I'll do an updated video, of course. So yeah, who's next here? I think I'm going to do Thunderstrike. So now I have two Eric Masterson Thors here. Well, here's Thunderstrike. He does the Joe Fixit Build-A-Figure Wave, the Gamerverse version here. I do have this. This was the Falcon I was talking about here. And the Doctor Strange in the back kind of looks like Emperor Doom. Okay, of course. And then there is this Iron Man, which I'm going to need eventually for the shelf. And there's this Kang, which I might need if I don't get the hover chair one. But I think I want to get the throne chair. Or just because the throne looks so cool. So Kevin Masterson follows in the noble footsteps of his idol Thor because the world still needs heroes. Yes, okay. Here we go. Now, this figure I could have gotten a long time ago because back in the day, it was like this Build-A-Figure wave, the Zemnu one, what else was it? The Abomination Gamerverse one. And I chose the Abomination Gamerverse one over this one because Abomination is my favorite Hulk villain. But, yeah, we'll set him right there real quick. This Abomination is just so cool. And then I saw that the recent live revealed one is exactly what I wanted. It's the Gamerverse body with like the comic book finned-eared head. But he doesn't come with any fist hands. Instead, he comes with like the Immortal Hulk head with like his giant like ripped open head, which I don't really care for. But I guess if there's people out there, I guess. But I wish they gave him fists. Like they didn't give him any punching hands or nothing to fight Hulk. What's up, Big Duck? And then, yeah, so we'll give him this here. This is also going. So, yeah, I'll have 2 Eric Masterson Thors on my shelf. So, I just need to wait for the eventual rumored Maximum Thor to come out. And then, don't know, I'm going to go put that other Thor. Because I could get the Ragnarok one right now, but yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to do that. Just because there's a rumored Maximum Thor, might as well wait for that one. And yeah, there is that nice little T there sculpted on the top. I don't know if you can see it. It's not focusing. There we go. So yeah, pretty decent. This is like a weird hammer shaped. But yeah. The figure does look good. Silver painted on this jacket. On the buttons, of course, too. The blue on the inside, the little yellow belt there. Figure looks pretty darn cool. Now, I don't think I'm going to build this Joe Fixit body since there's the deluxe one that came out, like where he's actually gray instead of green, but I mean, it's there if I ever want to eventually pursue that Build-A-Figure. So I guess while we're at it, we'll open up the Jocasta from this wave here, which says Jocasta's superhuman force fields and electromagnetic beams make her a valuable ally of the Avengers. I don't know why I couldn't say that. So we'll go ahead and open up her packaging too. Go ahead and place her. There is the body here, which we'll plug the head in, if it wants to plug in. Well, it's not totally a green Hulk. I thought it was more. It looked way more green off of pictures that I saw, but in person, it's like a really, really mute gray, or like a really, really mute green. There's a green hue to it, but still, it doesn't look that bad. But like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. And then pop out the packaging here real quick. You can see the reflection of the Doctor Strange. What I'm doing. What's the rarest you got? Oh, I wouldn't know actually. I guess the rarest figure. I'm not sure. I guess it would have to be the Dragon Man or the HasLabs, just because, I mean, they're not readily available. I mean, all these figures you can get. Like the HasLabs or the Made to Order, those are like stuff you can't really get anymore. So I guess I'd have to say those two. And there's Jocasta here. She looks good, the silver paint. I mean, she's just going to be sitting on the shelf, not a whole lot. But yeah, pretty decent figure there, just there to fill a spot. Where are you from? I'm not trying to get in here, but I'm just curious. The U.S. From the U.S. there, in the Midwest too. So right in the smack dab middle of everything. It's not really easy to find figure stores. Like if you live on like the East Coast, like California, or West Coast, where you're right there, or in New York where they've got all the figure stuff, and big old like Frankensons collectibles, one day I'm going there. That store is huge, and it's like all year round, straight figures everywhere. That's a store I'd love to visit one day. But yeah. Local comic shops and Amazon. The UK, huh? So you get figures early sometimes. So, like, I watched. I don't know if you know who Dan Who is, but I watch him all the time, and he gets them way earlier, so I can watch reviews off of him. So you're like, okay, I bought this. I mean, there's no turning back, but I guess I gotta see what it looks like before. Like it usually like a week or two before. Like I believe he got his Mysterio, and then I got like a month later. So yeah, pretty interesting to see those first. Like before I can get into them. So yeah, I'm gonna open Wonder Man here. He starts the Puff Adder Build-A-Figure wave, which I believe I need the Molecule. Actually, I think I need everybody in this wave. Yeah, this wave is actually like a full comic book wave that I'd like to pursue. Because Molecule Man, I need him for Secret Wars and Villains. Baron Strucker, I need him for Hydra. Yelena for, what do you call it, AIM. Orb there for Ghost Rider, or I believe, yeah, he's a Ghost Rider villain, right? And Ultimate Captain America, that figure looks so good. And I'd like to start an Ultimate shelf because, what, we have a couple Ultimate Spidey villains along with Spider-Man himself. And yeah, so like an Ultimate shelf wouldn't be too bad to start. So yeah, to open Wonder Man here, he doesn't have a bio. But this is going to start the West Coast Avengers here, which I'm just going to open right here. Literally loves him. My brother and you would be such great friends. If your brother... Yeah, I mean, I don't have much people to talk about figures with other than you guys here. Oh, yeah. So here's the Build-A-Figure parts. Like I said, I want to start like a... Do you have Pokemon? No, that's a collection, or that's a thing I don't think I could get into. The horror stories that I see that happen, like when people scalp them, scalping figures is bad. But scalping Pokemon cards is... I don't think I could... I don't know how people deal with that. Like, okay, here's the arm for the Puff Adder one. But yeah, the scalping of Pokemon cards. My friend was trying to get Pokemon cards, and he waited like 2 hours in line. Oh my god, I should visit the UK. Everybody talks about it. Pokemon? I want to visit the UK. It looks so cool. But, what is it? For Pokemon, my friend waited like 2 hours in line just for some guy to like steal the entire stock in front of him. That's horrible. Like there's videos of like them stealing them in front of kids and everything. You do? Tiffany Soares 2567. You scout Pokemon cards? You're one of those people, huh? That's evil. Stealing Pokemon cards from children. I never got the hype. I mean, like, I used to when I was younger, but I had no idea how the game worked. Like, I remember watching the show a bit, but you lost them? So you stole, or you scalped them, or you got them, and then you just lost them. So it's just evil. Yeah, it's just straight evil. But no, like, I don't understand. Like, how do you even play the game? Like, if there's anybody that's a Pokemon, my brother has an entire binder of them. He has 15,000. Well, he counted them out. Holy, it's a lot of Pokemon cards. I remember I used to have a couple of those big, like the thick, big cards. I thought those were worth something, but I guess not. Like, I don't know how people can memorize all those Pokemon characters. I guess it's the same. It's the same as collecting figures, I suppose, or like liking something. Like Marvel characters, I can name you at least a few. There's Wonder Man here. And then there's people... I hate the game. How do you play it? Like, is it like... I couldn't even relate it to Magic the Gathering. I've never actually played it fully. Like, I think I've tried it once forever ago. When I was a kid, my babysitter loved it. And he tried to get us into it, but it was the most hardest thing I could understand. Like, I don't know how it works. Like, do you have a board? Do you have dice? You just, like, lay cards, say, Pikachu, I attack you. Like, I've never actually played a single one of the games either. I know, like, there's the old DS games and all that stuff. But, yeah. Let's see. Here's Doctor Strange. Stephen Strange was a brilliant surgeon before an accident ruined his hands. Now he defends our reality from supernatural threats as Earth Sorcerer Supreme. So there's this one. There's the VHS with Morbius from the Spider-Man one. There's also the... What was it? The one with Wong that recently came out. But this one is just the deluxe. This looks so cool. I mean, it's not really deluxe, but still. Walmart exclusive here. Very good looking. The rainbow... But if they're bent a little bit, that still means they're losing value. Favorite is Charizard. Yeah, my favorite is Blastoise. Blastoise has always been my favorite. He just looks so cool. I like an EX card. It was all shiny, had these giant orange words on it. I was like, yeah, Blastoise just looks so cool. I mean, there's like a giant turtle with cannons on his arm. Like, that's so cool. The back there looks pretty cool. It's got a little sorcerer, like, logo, or like, I guess the symbol, you have to get a coin, which is 6,000. A coin. Like those little gold coins. I used to have like, there's like these Pokeballs one that I had. Here's a head sculpt. His eyes closed there. Looks pretty neat. I don't know what this blue head is. If anybody knows Doctor Strange or Marvel lore at all, what is this blue head? I guess I'd have to read up on it. Here, let's cut this actually. Here is the Wand of Watum here. There's also one that came with the PS5 Black Cat, which was in the story when you played as Miles. Sorry to spoil the game. I mean, I know it's been out for like 2 years almost. But yeah, looks pretty cool there. I guess that's the comic version. You got some power effects here, which just clip onto his hands. With some little orange effects there around it. This axe here, which looks pretty cool. I guess I don't think I'd ever seen him use this. I mean, like I said, I've barely read any stories. The game is very intense. It does look intense. I think like a video a long time ago, people playing it. It looks pretty crazy. Because if you lose, you have to give up all of your rare cards. Really? They make you give everything up? That sounds horrible. But yeah, the sculpted detail and painted detail on this axe is very, very good. Dang. Let's see, you Pokemon collectors are evil. You've got a gripping hand and a fist hand here. One of each. You don't get a pair. So that sucks, but I guess. And then you've got Doctor Strange here with some power wielding hands. We'll set him right there for now. And fix his packaging real quick. Alright. Okay, there we go. So here is Doctor Strange. That's why I hate the game. Yeah, I guess if you have like a really cool card that you like and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I want to try and play the game, and then you play and you lose, you have to give it up. That sounds horrible. I don't know why the camera keeps trying to fall down. The old tripod that I've used since I started this channel about 4 years ago broke recently, and I had to get this new one. And this new one is way much money. I guess that makes no sense grammatically. But it's way more expensive, and it won't stand up. Like, the phone's, like, too heavy for it almost. Like, this thing's supposed to hold, like, big digital cameras. Cool tabletop. The Spider-Man, yeah, I've had this for, I don't know how long, for a while now. But I was like, yeah, I don't think the bland brown tables looks good and whatnot. So I decided to, to get a tabletop. I was like, I need something. Spider-Man all over my room, even though I'm a girl. Hey, there's nothing wrong with Spider-Man. Spider-Man's like the coolest character ever. I mean, I've got, what? Okay, there's this brand called Print Costumes, and I bought a costume off of them, like a really high one. And I've got, which I just got a mask for it, like a face shield and everything. It looks so cool. And all these people like, it's like compared to, no weird stuff, but it's like the OnlyFans stuff now, like all because of that. And it's like so weird. And like, oh, you got an OnlyFans, like, tight skin costume. No, actually, it's just a Spider-Man costume. I don't know how else I mean, Spider-Man's not bulky. I mean, literally, he gets made fun of when he's fighting his villains for a guy in tights. Like, that's the whole point of it. Let's try and get this. I'm trying to get this Doctor Strange effects. But Spider-Man's, like, cool. He's for everybody. Like him and Superman. I guess there's Supergirl, too. And Batman. Batman's still cool. But it's going to be okay? Of course it is. Let's see, I've got, like I said, I got a Spider-Man clock that I had to unplug because I changed my room, but also because it made that, like, like the horror movie ticking everywhere. I would be so, like, I'd be trying to sleep, I hear click, 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 click every, like, couple seconds, and it was like, oh my god, I'm gonna go crazy. But yeah, I have Spider-Man comforters, Spider-Man blankets, Spider-Man everything. Spider-Man's, like, so cool. So here is Doctor Strange. I need flight stands. Like I said, I see people that have like, let's see. He's on their Avengers display and he's like floating. He's like meditating mid-float. He's like this, kind of. It just looks so cool. But I don't have any flight stands anywhere. Like, There's like a 4-pack on Hasbro for like 20 bucks, and then I see like all these like I don't know if Temu's trustworthy or whatnot, because I don't know if I buy some off there, because there's like $2 for like a 5-pack. I'm like, can you show us? Show the collection or show what exactly? The room? Because right now, I actually don't know where I put the spider clock. Or do you mean the costume? I don't know if I can get into the costume. The costume would be pretty hard to get into. So yeah, the last thing we have here is the West Coast Avengers 5-pack here with my favorite Silver Centurion Iron Man suit right there. Well, that one and the Extremis armor is like top 10 coolest armors. But it's got Iron Man here, Mockingbird down in the corner, Spider-Woman, Tigra, and Hank Pym. And I know Tigra's in her... I think all these figures are quote-quote released separately other than Hank Pym. So the Centurion here had like its own release with like a bunch of blast effects. Mockingbird wasn't this exact suit, but it was like an old one with... it came in the Onslaught slash Red Skull Build-A-Figure wave. Tigra was on the Avengers Retro card, and Spider-Woman, I think we've had like releases over a lot, actually. Oh, I'm sorry, Tiffany Sawyer. I hope... I don't really know what to say, but I hope, like... See, like, but watching you make me forget I'm here. That's why I love your videos. Thank you, Tiffany. That's just... Try to be helpful, you know? Watching comics and all that. Being a hero and trying to help as many people out as you can is, like, the #1 thing you do. There's no reason to be mean to anybody. Like, what does that do for you at all? Like, these heroes here... Like, I watched a guy talk about the Hulk and about his dad, and like, cause like Hulk was like grew up in an abusive household, and then for the guy to talk about how that was like how his future, and like these characters are meant for you to like connect with them. So like, you can connect to like literally any Marvel character. I'm pretty sure like anybody can connect with anybody, no matter how obscure they are. So like, yeah, I hope you get better, Tiffany. I don't know if there's, I mean, I'm glad that my videos help you. Yeah, I don't really know what to say to that, but yeah, I hope you're doing well. Hope your family's well and everything. But yeah, glad that these characters, these videos, this hobby alone, even though on TikTok some people are malicious to each other, it's just like, why be mean? Just all get along. There's if you have a like complaint, maybe don't like scream at each other, but still, it's just like, yeah, you know what I mean? It's a little hard, but still. So I'm not exactly sure how to go about opening this. I think there's just a top here. So it's going to be mainly off camera, most of this unpackaging, because if I get any closer to my table, the camera's going to fall and everything's going to get like scattered across my room. So I don't want that to happen. But yeah, these figures are cool. I hope Iron Man's at the top, because Iron Man's the one I was looking forward to the most. Oh my god, this is a cool box. So usually when it comes to packaging, I keep like regular boxes. I throw away carded backs because I don't really need them anymore. They're ripped open card backs. And I throw away plastic free packaging just because if it's plastic free, I'm not seeing anything. I keep ones that are in box, like I guess this in the older style packaging, just because like in case I ever move them or sell them, those you could still kind of save. But when it comes to ripped retro cards or opened up plastic free packaging, it just doesn't work as well. You know what I mean? But yeah. Okay. I think, okay, so here is some accessories. Oh, where did that get? Oh, Tiffy, that's actually so sweet. Here is the blast effects here for Iron Man, I would believe. I mean, I don't know who else in this pack would use repulsor blasts. But yeah, just making anybody else feel better is the one thing. That's good. What is this accessories? Oh, this is Tigra's accessories here. You've got claw hands here with a little black paint on the back. Oh, there is a like little angry looking head sculpt. Looks very nice. A little wild hair action going there. There's not a whole lot of paint at all to that. But yeah, now to open this. Oh, here's Iron Man. Kind of cool looking. It reminds me of those old like packs because you could see them like all lined up. Like there's the Raft box set. But yeah. I don't know exactly how to do this. Oh, here's more accessories. My uncle died. Oh, I'm sorry, Tiffany. Oh, there we go. There's all that stuff. Every single figure in the pack. I think that's everything. I hope. I always have a fear that I'm gonna accidentally throw something away. There we go. Okay, boom. There is the 5-pack out of its packaging. And now to go put this somewhere. Boom. Okay. I don't remember where... oh, here he is. The one I wanted to open up the most. Iron Man. Oh, yeah. I wanted this one more anyways. Kind of like the same with the War Machine here. This one's... I like the white better than they did with the silver, even though it's called the Silver Centurion. If I want, I could easily just buy the other one. But yeah, the red, it's like this nice candy red here. I know not a whole lot of people are like this kind of plastic, but it just looks so cool. And yeah, the little blue logo there, the head sculpt here. It's a little odd on that neck peg, but still. Looks pretty cool. There's a little jetpack look booster here. He only comes with 2 blast effects, but there's this all the way back. Can I do a video with my friend? My friend? What friend? I don't think I've ever had anybody on this channel other than me. I don't know exactly who you'd be talking about. Because there's not a whole lot of people that share this community with me here. That are like personally friends. Like I know one guy, actually I know 2 that like collect figures like me. But that's because I just helped them start. Okay, Mockingbird here comes with the same kind of reused Gambit, Moon Knight here. The long pole. It's a little bent here at the end. It's in this silver sort of gray there. And what's here at the bottom? I think these are her hands too. Yeah. Oh, don't want to get... Okay, she has 2 gripping hands here for Mockingbird. And then... oh, where did that go? And then 2... like, this is like the split baton here. Like a sort of small one. You can put that in half. It's the same sort of silver as the rest of the packaging. Or I guess the other one. Where's Mockingbird at? She's right here. Now, I know people wish she had, like, the... What's her name? Lady Deathstrike baggie here. Like, she has, like, the baggie here, and it goes flat. Like, how does that make sense at all? Like, it's supposed to be bigger, baggier here, too. But, I mean, this is what we have. I've seen people do customs of it. But, yeah. Mockingbird figure here. Nice silver on the gauntlets. She has a big back peg. She has 2, actually. Right here and here. Don't know exactly what for. But, yeah, the head sculpt there looks nice. We'll set her down. Let's see, who's this? This is Hank Pym. Oh my god, I have trash everywhere. And then I know that he's got, what is it called? He's got an accessory of, I believe, the shrunken down Quinjet, unless that was like a Toy Biz thing that I saw somebody have on their shelf. But there's the Hank Pym. Oh, please stand up. He's not going to stand up, is he? Oh, okay, yeah. We'll just set him off to the side there. I'm not exactly sure. I think this might be his accessories. Either his or... oh, nope, they're... about to say, I knew they were fist hands. But they're fist hands for the Silver Centurion Iron Man there. Is that it? Yeah. And... oh, maybe it was just a Toy Biz accessory. I swear I saw somebody have it. Okay, well, here's white-fisted hands for the Jessica... oh, it's not... is it Jessica Drew? Is this... Spider-Woman, the Jessica Drew? I believe it is, right? I think so. It's like a black suit instead, though, with blonde hair. It does have a little bit of a dark wash, but not a whole lot at all to it. But yeah, it's just a decent Spider-Woman here. I don't know if this is Jessica Drew's Spider-Woman. I believe it is, right? But it might also not be, so who knows. You guys know more than I do. Fill me in. Yeah, it must have been a Toy Biz accessory, because I swear... okay, well, here is swappable hands for what I believe would be Hank Pym. Let me check the packaging. It doesn't show. Yeah, I guess it was. Because I saw someone had like it. So just to make sure we've got all the accessories there. And then we can't forget about Tigra here too. With no articulate tail? No, her tail doesn't articulate. Oh, and it popped out. Well, good to know you can pop it out. So our tail does articulate here. The head sculpt here does look good. Just like a little stern look. The bones painted there. But yeah, pretty decent figure there. So we'll put Tigra over here. Mockingbird in the middle. Jessica Drew, I guess we'll just put Spider-Woman. Hank Pym. And then Iron Man. Like, I'm not really good at posing figures at all. No matter how many I buy, I still can't pose these things. Oh, what's up, Alex? Finally glad to see you tuning in here. So I guess we'll slightly try and set up this. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. So there's Iron Man here, the GOAT. Then the leader of this was Hawkeye, so I had to go get the Hawkeye figure from my other display, but... Ow. What do you mean, me neither? Ah. Me neither to what? Or am I missing something? Where's Falcon? Falcon's off to the side right now. What's going on? What's up, Zoom? Falcon is off to the side. I can never pose. Oh, yeah. These figures are just... Sometimes they're just too stiff at the moment. And I don't have a hair dryer near me, so I can't, like... I can't, like, make them smoother anyway. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Glad to finally get back in the swing of things with figure-wise. Had a little take a holiday break here. Oh, he's not going to stand up, is he? I see flight stands will just make my poses and my shelves look so much better. So obviously, we might have to take a big old stop here and buying figures and buy actual, what do you call it? Flight stands. Can't complain. That's good. That's good. And they are making a Wonder Man show, aren't they? I believe I saw that with the same actor that played Black Manta from Aquaman. And then I have seen like the trailers for Doomsday. Can't wait for that. You buy a Mayfix figure? Oh, I don't know what Mayfix... What would I start with? Like, obviously Spider-Man or something like Mayfix. What Mayfix? Yes, they are. Can you show the Falcon, please? Yeah, of course. Like a Mayfix, I think. Are you excited for Wonder Man? I think so. I don't think I've seen the trailer, but I mean, I don't know exactly how they're going to do it. Here is Falcon here. Daredevil, yeah, Daredevil. Oh, I did see that new or I guess it's not new, but it's like recent-wise. Here's Falcon. We'll put him off in the backs here. I don't know exactly where to put him. See, I don't have any flight stands to put him on. But yeah, there's the Mayfix Daredevil. What was I thinking of? Oh, is it Gambit? Was it Mayfix Gambit or is it SH Figuarts or Revoltech? It's got like the cloth, bendy wire cape. That one I've seen. I think they did a re-release of it, but in brighter like colors. But that one looks cool. What else is there? Mayfix wise. I was actually thinking on getting so I do have the full comic story of Hush, or not Hush, Nightfall, Batman Nightfall. That Bane is just so cool looking. And then, like, I was thinking of Hush because the Hush Batman and the Hush Superman just look super cool. But yeah, I need a Daredevil figure, so I guess. But I kind of stick to Marvel Legends because it's just like they all fit in good. Unless there's like a very like that Gambit. That's the only one that can come to mind, I suppose. Like of a other brand to like I need them all to be similar. Like they all need to be like same height wise, same like area. Love Daredevil. Oh, I know you do. How's the Brave, or not the Brave New World? What's it called? The Born Again figure. I've actually seen the Daredevil in person. I've seen the Punisher in person, but I haven't seen the Daredevil yet. And there's a season 2 of that coming soon. I know, right? I need to find the mini comics wave one too. The mini comics Daredevil where he's in like his black and whites, or the black. They're in 1/12 scale most of the time. Oh, that's... dang it. I knew he was going to fall. Okay. Put you back here. Okay. Of course, now you're not going to stand up. And then the second I get Mockingbird to stand up, she's going to fall, isn't she? Nope. Oh, come on. Yep. What did I say? And there they all go. Okay, so Iron Man, Wonder Man. Hank Pym. I haven't even thought if I would be able to fit all these figures on my... There's proportions are insane compared to Marvel Legends. Marvel Legends are built like twigs most of the time. Sometimes. I suppose you're right. I guess the recent Gamer vs. Captain America and Wolverine show otherwise. But I guess if you look at previous releases, I suppose when it comes to musculature-wise, I guess that makes sense. Didn't they do a Mezco Hulk recently? I need like SH Figure Arts or something to do a Hulk. Because second they come out with one of those, I think the maximum line might be done for, depending on how good, of course, the figure is. But I mean, I have the, like I showed earlier, the SH Figure Arts Berserk Zod, or the Berserk Zod and Guts figure, and the Zod moves perfect. Like, I freaking love it. So I guess I need a... But the figures are so much. Like, that's what Marvel Legends hates Hulk for whatever reason. To put work into it, that's why. Yeah. Marvel Legends, when it comes to Hulk, isn't that great. So hopefully this new retro, I guess, throwback deluxe line can give us something. Because the Abomination is just a reuse mold. But, I mean, that's a perfect body for Abomination. I mean, I love it. Like, Abomination, like I said, is my favorite character. So putting him on that mold with the head. Just like I said, I just wish they had, like,